Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Pulsar back with more content from King's Choice. Hey, today we're going to focus on some charisma, what to use your troops on, why charisma is important to your growth. To do that, we're going to look in two places. That's going to be Outposts and Endless Wars, both of which offer rewards to play a tremendous role overall in your growth. So with that being said, let's dive right in. I did decide to do this one on my mini account today, or my alternate account, mainly just because it's easier to show. Plus, it's what a lot of people would see. It's a 6 million account here. I have a little bit of troops, so it works out pretty good as far as showing this off. Let's start with Outpost. So when you go to Outpost, this is the screen that you'll see. You'll go through 6 stages for each chapter, and as you complete those, you'll move to the next one. So the goal with these would really be you want to get to 130 as quick as possible. Reason being is that's when your last Champaigne Fair is unlocked and gives you the opportunity to win free XP per the day, and we'll look at that after we talk through this a little bit more. Other than that, you want to do 2 a day so that you can hit your daily rewards. On here, win 2 Outpost daily, gets you a free 20 prestige. Also moves you up on this daily quest so you can unlock free rewards. So you definitely want to make sure you're doing 2 a day. So let's go ahead and get through these real fast. This is the screen you see. Some people will be able to skip it, some won't. It just kind of depends on where you're at on your gameplay or on your account. So I'm going to back out of here, show what it looks like if you can skip. All right, so then we'll go to quick mode here and just finish this off. All right, so we got through all those, and then at wave 6, obviously you're going to get the boss. It's going to show you a little bit of the storyline. You can skip past this, you can read it. You're more than welcome to do either one. So this particular one, we're going to select efficient mode. That way we can go ahead and just get through this pretty quick. Knock this out. Turn on our auto battle here so that we don't have to click quite as much. All right, and then once we get through this, we're going to back all the way out. We move to chapter 100, so we're getting one step closer to finishing off those rewards. You're going to click on the daily, collect your daily. Going to slide up. And then when I was referencing the Champaigne Fair, so this is kind of what this looks like. You have the upgrade here, which you would get through going through passing stages on the chapters that we just talked about. That's how you upgrade these shops. At each shop, you've got a collection of things. So the first one you unlock is random books. The second one you'll unlock will be charm. Then it's intimacy, and then you move into strength books. As we move through here, there's a total of 8. Intellect, and then leadership, and then charisma, and then the last thing that you'll get is the XP scrolls. And like I said, those are obviously probably the most important thing in here. I personally focus on the last one here, the 130, as well as the charm and the intimacy, which if you look back at my previous video, you'll see kind of why those are important. But those are the 3 that I focus on. After that, you can kind of balance out the rest. So let's go into upgrade, go ahead and hit a few more of these. I didn't do this quite as efficient as I would have on a normal account, but these are the 2 that I would do. These, the number 2 and the number 3 and the number 8. So, all right, so we've got that done. That's really the main things there on the Outpost. You really just want to maintain 2 a day and obviously get to 130 as quick as possible to unlock the rest. All right, then the other thing we wanted to look at was the Endless War. So this also is very important. In my opinion, probably one of the most important things, especially early on for growth and then maintaining a move as you go through. Reason being is that you get a lot of free rewards from it. You can either rush it with the Quick War, which I think unlocks it after you've done like 50 or so, maybe 40 or 50. So that's the most efficient way if you want to be really quick with it. You don't have much time, but you still need to make sure you're doing some Endless Wars. You can skip through them pretty fast there. Otherwise, you want to go through it step by step, one at a time, just because that's where you benefit the most. You can check each one of these, see if there's any that's offering more rewards, see which ones will take away the minimum amount of troops. However you want to play it. If you're working on a certain lever here, then that's the one you want to focus on. So let's hit hurt real quick because Cordelia is one that we will work on. So you'll see we don't lose a lot of troops here. It's very efficient at an early stage for what you gain. So let's click through these again. Sometimes you'll get offered 2 charm points. We didn't this time, either one of them. I'll do Kristen because I am building Greg a little bit on this account. And then basically at each 2 levels, you're gonna gain additional rewards. So once this one's done, all right, now you see that we have knights associated. Sometimes the knights will have skill bonuses, and sometimes they'll have talent XP. If they're a talent XP, we always want to choose them. So this one you can see is a talent XP. It'll be 10. It's a random chance if you get it, so you might get it, you might not. If you want to focus on a knight that you're building, or I like to go through and check to see if any of these are offering 2. So we've got her offering 2, and we've got Dante giving us some XP, so that seems like the best one for me to hit. So that's the one that I'll do. And then the next number 4 will look very similar to the last one. So you can see I don't even consider this one because it's skill points. And skill points just aren't as important to me as the XP is. So I'll click on these 2. Miranda's giving 2. So I'll go ahead and give Andreas his XP if I can land a reward. Kill these off. Let's see what we've got here. All right, so we did land the XP. We also landed the charm. That was a good hit. All right, and then now that we've won to chapter number 5, now we've got even more additional rewards. Everything's offering us a skill point, so we don't really care about which one we have to choose. Beth here is going to give us 2 charm points. That seems like the best option to go with. We got 400 charisma if we land. Let's see. All right, so we got the best thing that was offered there, in my opinion. All right, this one, I won't look at the rest because this is the only one offering us XP, so I'm going to go ahead and click on him. Get this one going. And again, after 6, now we'll go to 7, so we've done 2 stages with only 1 reward, so now it'll give us 2. So you can see each one gives us 2 books. This one's got XP, this one's got XP, so let's check and see if any charm is extra. No. So it's between Miranda and Juliet, or it's between Andrew or Thomas. So I'm going to go with Miranda. It also gives the strength books. And then let's see if we get anything good here. All right, so we've got the 1 charm point. Got a little bit of XP as well, so that was a good hit. Let's check these 2. All right, so Bice is giving us 2. That's the one we're going to go with for sure. Also a chance at 1,000 attack book. All right, and then the most important ones are the last 2, 9 and 10. At each number 1, they will refresh. So after you get to past chapter 10, chapter 11 will refresh, and I'll show you what I mean. On this last one, I personally look at just this reward. So obviously an edict is very valuable, so I don't really care that this is a skill point here. I really don't care how many charm points I'm getting because I have a chance at an edict. So I'm going to hit that one. See if we get anything here. All right, we didn't land the edict, but that's okay. All right, and then here, again, XP scrolls. So the way I personally will go through this is I prioritize edicts over everything, then I prioritize XP, and then for me personally, I do prestige next. And then the last thing that I'll look at is skill points. So the potions are the last thing that I'll click. So usually, unless this is the only 3 options, I don't even use it. So this one, I'm definitely going XP. It also offers me XP here. Cordelia also gets 1 charm point if I land it. So let's see if we get lucky. And each time you go through a level, obviously, or a chapter, you will kill more troops off. All right, so this one wasn't bad. Unfortunately, we didn't get the XP, the talent XP, but hey, we got the 10 points there, so that's good. All right, and then now we're on chapter 11. Everything's refreshed. Again, you start back from the beginning. Where we've got the options of just charm points, and then that would look the same through chapter 20. So I'm going to sim through this just so you guys can see like the difference. So I always go to number 19 or whatever the next 9 is. So if I'm going to 39, I'm going to take it straight to, or if I'm going to 40, I'll go to 39 and then I'll hit number 30, or I'll hit number 40. So I'll sim through this. We got a little bit of XP. See, these are what I don't like, are the skill points, and you don't really get to choose what to focus on. But that's okay. All right, and then we get a chance here to kind of pick what we want. This is offering me prestige. I'll hit that one. And I always make sure I hit the last even number, whether it's 20 or whatever. So I got 2 charm points for Cordelia, pretty decent. So that's where I'm going to start at. I don't want to kill any more of my troops. Um, you can see here it starts to get a little bit costly for how much it's going to cost me to go any further. For a small account, I wouldn't recommend going any more than 10. It's all based on your total strength attributes. So as this level grows, you'll lose less and less troops. And then obviously when we're talking about getting soldiers or troops as I refer to them as, that's all coming off of your charisma here. So as your charisma gains levels and grows, those are the amount of troops you get per collection. So you do however many collections in a day, multiply that by this number here, and that's how many troops you'll collect on the day. And if that's how you want to determine how you do your endless wars and how you do your outpost battles, then that's kind of what I do as well. So I recommend it. But yeah, it's a tremendous way to use it. Your knights, as well as your troops, as you grow and get stronger, you'll be able to do more and more chapters. You'll be able to get more and more rewards. And like I said, it's free rewards basically. You're going to collect these troops anyway. You're not going to have anything to do with them. You get the daily bonuses where you get the prestige. It's just all in all a really good investment for the time. Like I said, if you don't have time to click through, you can do the quick wars. At least you're not losing out on any rewards. But I highly recommend moving through them one at a time so you can double check any of these extra awards to see if it's worth investing more time in. So anyway, that's all I've got. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, YouTube, Discord, or Twitter. Probably most responsive is on Discord. So if you see this and you have anything you want to ask, or if you have anything or ideas for future content, please let me know there. All right, thank you guys.